to be alive, baby. What a time to be alive. What a time to be an American, baby. Oh, yes. Peace, 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 and more peace. How y'all feel out there? How y'all feel out there? Peace to the God, the God, the God, the God. Peace to the goddesses, 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 goddesses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rock that shit, Priest King. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, what a time to be alive. What a time to be an American, man. I feel good, you know? We all should feel good. This is the time to dream a dream. Shit, it's crazy. Living in that America, KKK, that nightmare, you know? This is the time to dream a dream and shit. This is the time when things is possible and shit, you know? Like, I don't want to see us blow this. I don't want to see us squander an opportunity to have a 100-year plan, have a 100-year opportunity, have a 100-year goal. You know, remember us talking about wine and shit. Think about wine is that wine gotta sit. You know what I'm saying? You can take it, you crush the grapes, then you gotta put it in these barrels and let it ferment. You dig what I'm saying? And that's a business. But you take that business one step further, and you go to the store and you say, I want to buy 100-year-old champagne, and they got it for you. So that's what we need to start doing. We need to start thinking in 100-year plans, you know. And that's where we at. 100-year plans, baby. What a time to be alive. What a time to be an American, man. What a time to be in the know. Like, again, y'all gotta understand, we got Guale Indians. We got Natchez Indians, Mississippi Indians, Geechees, and come on, man. Everybody know who here, Mississippians, and I drew a blank, right? We all here, man. Like, it's just I don't want to see people blow this opportunity. You know, of being enlightened, being aware. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, like, again, they about to redo the board of education. We should be involved with that, cause we online redoing education. We online telling these people that they miseducating us on purpose, and they trying to, like, it's just like, you know what I mean? And I understand that it's gotta be a mind shift. Like, how do we get people to participate in America, the government, and what's best for us? You know what I'm saying? That's goals. That's my goals. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out a way to get us to participate, not beg. Get us out that reparations mindset. Get us out that somebody owe us something mindset. You know what I mean? When a motherfucker is giving you, is looking like they're about to give you a level playing field. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, so let's be spectacular. Let's be spectacular. Like, I was watching the news, the confirmation hearing, RFK, and a black lady asked him, she was like, yo, do you believe that black people have a stronger immune system than white people, and that they need less androgen? You know, like, it's a certain type. It's like, you know, black people got a better. This is what he said, right? This is what the ladies. That's the question. And he said, listen, it's the test from the people out in Poland. They say black people got better immune systems. They don't need the same drugs that we need. And the lady was so offended. She was so offended, like, this is dangerous. She's like, as a black person, do you think I need less? She's like, the dude was like, listen, man, it's the studies. Like, the studies show that you don't need the same drugs as we do. And the black girl got offended. Like, that's the world we living in. That's why I'm saying we gonna blow this opportunity and shit of truth. The nigga just said, listen, it's the truth, baby. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we lived in a world like where people live in the dark. We lived in this fantasy life, and I'm saying, man. And again, everybody not gonna wake up. Everybody not a leader. Everybody not a boss. You know what I'm saying? Some people are where they are. They are asleep by design. You know what I'm saying? But it's truth out. The nigga told him, yeah, man, black people have a different immune system. They have a stronger immune system than white folks. This is what he's saying. He's like, we don't need to give them the same type of drugs. These drugs fuck around be hurting y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we looking at the shit and y'all don't need the shit. It's truth time. We living in an era where truth is out here, man. When the white boys are spitting the truth, the niggas can't even hear it. Niggas can't even hear it and shit. Like, it's sad because, you know, you look on the internet and shit, like a person don't believe they're African until the white boys say it. That's just how it went. Like, I had to reverse the whole shit. Fuck what the white boys say with us. What your grandmom say, what your family say, what the people that love you say. Fuck what the white boys say. But for African and for African American, when the white boys say it, oh, that shit be authentic. It be validated. White boy's your teacher, white boy's your professor. It's legit. But don't you know, when the white boy said this, that lady got offended. That lady almost lost her mind. When the white boy told her, listen, sis, you got a stronger, when he told her the truth, you got a stronger immune system than me. She said, that shit, you are dangerous. Yeah, he's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth is dangerous in this time right now. I gotta stick around so we don't blow this. So we don't blow this. So niggas don't get offended by the truth and shit. The black people got a stronger immune system. That black people have non-Neanderthal genes and shit. Like, we are on some different shit over here. And niggas about to have to understand that. It's gonna be a hard wake-up call. Like I say, man, like you gotta get into philosophy of this shit, because you like, yo, we like niggas say, we stiff neck. Like, we easily like led in the wrong direction and shit. And we don't wanna be separate from reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, like the lady was so offended because he said you have a stronger immune system, baby. He didn't say you have a weaker immune system. He didn't say you are less deficient. He didn't say you are allergic to the sun. No, he said you're... Wisdom is everything. Wisdom will allow you to live in a world where other people aren't as wise, where other people aren't as experienced, you know? Like, you got like the wisdom. People ask about like why when you get a degree from school you get your doctorate is a PhD, is a philosophical doctorate, you know? Because again, brothers and sisters, all of this is wisdom, and it's the love of wisdom. It's the love of like even in, I don't want to get into it. We're gonna stick to philosophy, right? But like, we need to have an understanding of life where everybody don't think like we think. Some people are deeper. Some people want to know more, right? They have a love for wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, that's the key. Like, not just to like knowledge and to like words. Like, again, like some people, like sometimes you want to learn stuff just to be cool and to be clout. I mean, to fit in, and you know, what we call social clout. You know what I mean? That's good for social conversation. But when you love wisdom, you want to understand the depths of knowledge, because again, God is knowledge. Like, knowledge is power, right? God is power, right? All things that exist are, you know, come from God, right? So you want to have a love of wisdom, and you want to experience like the depths of your mind, you know? And that's what philosophy allows us to do, you know? Allows us to understand that some people don't think as deep as we think. Some people don't, like, here's a paradox, right? People ask about God. They say the wisdom of God, right? And some people say that Jesus is the wisdom of God. But here's the paradox. So when did God become wise? You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you read in the Bible, they talk about wisdom was there with God from the beginning. Like that's how they say that Jesus was there with God from the beginning, because you cannot have wisdom without experience. So when does God, the Alpha and the Omega, gain the experience? See what I'm saying? Like this is a paradox that people are dealing with about wisdom, right? How does God have, like they talk about, you know, how does God have wisdom? But so for me, how did I figure this out? I was dealing with this paradox, right? Because a lot of people haven't figured it out. Like, you know, when is the wisdom of God? When does God gain wisdom? Well, my thing is this: God in the moment is God, right? Like again, like when I tell you how to trust yourself, right? When I tell you to trust yourself, that's you being in the moment. That's you being one, right? And so God is God all the time, right? God knows that God knows. So God trusts itself. That's the wisdom of God. God knows to trust God. So how is the wisdom of God, and where was the wisdom of God at from the beginning? The wisdom of God was with God from the beginning because God knew to trust God. That's wisdom. I know that's hard, but wisdom is gained through experience. God is the beginning and the end. God is all things. So when did God gain wisdom? From the beginning, because God had no one else to trust. You know what I mean? God had no one else to believe in. God had no one else to lend on and depend on. So God knew God could do it. God knew God was all powerful. God knew God was invincible. God knew God can. You see what I'm saying? So the wisdom of God is in God in the moment. It's God in trusting. It's God in knowing and knowing. That's the wisdom of God, right? And that's the type of paradoxes that we're gonna be dealing with a lot. Because we gotta understand we think differently. And we want to think differently. We want to be closer to God. We want to be closer to the wisdom of God. And now, again, how can we be like God in a moment? Well, again, we have to trust ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If we could trust ourselves, we can be closer to God in the moment, because you know that all things are possible, right? So yeah, that's just one of the type of paradoxes that we're going to be dealing with in this new age of philosophia. All right? This modern Sophia. Yes, I'm sorry I had to hit you with that, but yeah, man, just wanted to type in today and let y'all know that I'm gonna be around. I hope this helps. If nobody told you today I love you, love being in love with you, peace to the gods, the gods, the gods, the gods. Peace to the goddesses. What Jay would say: shake the spirit, bring in the vibrations. I will see y'all soon. You already know. Peace.